I'm Aubrey Stevens.
And I'm Madison Childress.
So to form a universal intervention plan, you must first know the 5 components. Number 1, creating a physical setting that supports academic and social goals, establishing and maintaining expectations for behavior, like rules and procedures, enhancing students' motivation, and curriculum design. Lastly, working with families and or community members. That is the one we'll be focusing on.
According to Carol Weinstein's book, Middle and Secondary Classroom Management, there are a few reasons why teachers are reluctant when it comes to involving students' families in the classroom. These reasons are because extra time and energy are required, perceptions that families are too overburdened or irresponsible, or that they lack the skills that are needed, the level of authority that teachers enjoy within their classrooms.
Carol Weinstein notes that there are a few benefits to working with families. First, she says that knowing about a student's home situation provides insight into the student's classroom behavior. Also, when families understand what you are trying to achieve, they can provide valuable support and assistance. Lastly, families can help to develop and implement strategies to change a student's behavior. There are a few different ways for teachers to collaborate with families. First way would be helping families fulfill their basic obligations. Of these, you can inform families about available materials and programs. You can encourage them to attend parent workshops, and even helping families to arrange carpools could help an array of families. Type 2, communicating with families is a big one. You communicate with families before problems arise in a timely, respectful manner. Also, being sensitive to cultural differences in communication is a big aspect of that.
Another type of collaboration between families and schools is family involvement in the school. Teachers can accomplish this by inviting parents and guardians to speak to your class and keeping in close contact with families of students with disabilities. Family involvement is also important to incorporate into learning activities at home. Teachers can encourage families to monitor their children's schoolwork and provide support. For example, in a math class, the teacher can inform the parents about Joe Bowler's website, U Cubed, which is a great resource on mathematical education. Most people are unaware that U Cubed is not only a site for teachers. Parents can also use this site as a source to help their children with math homework. U Cubed provides articles for parents that allows them to better understand how to effectively help their children in mathematics. For example, one article is titled 6 Ways to Support Your Child's Mathematical Development, which is a resource that parents can use to gather more information to better assist their children with their math homework.
Balake. Where is Balake at? No Balake here today. Yes, sir. My name is Blake.
One of the most important aspects of being a successful teacher is to know your student. Know who they are, their interests, their ethnicity, cultural background, likes, and dislikes. Each student you encounter comes from different backgrounds. This is why it is important to also be in communication and contact with families of students. It is important to note that your students' home environment shape their chances for school success. You, being their teacher, should always be aware of the situations you and the student are dealing with. Lastly, it is especially important to know how to pronounce your students' names. Don't call Blake Balake.
A few of the most beneficial ways to communicate with parents are to send notes home with the students, send emails, make phone calls, and hold parent-teacher conferences. It is important for teachers to communicate in ways that they know the parents will receive the information. When making phone calls, a teacher should not only call about the child's poor behavior or bad grades. Instead, teachers should be sure to call to inform the parents of their child's positivity occurring in the classroom. Interactions between teachers and non-English speaking parents can become problematic. Non-English speaking parents are not familiar with the schools in the United States, so it is important for the teachers to help the parents understand the norms of our schools, such as extracurricular activities, because in many countries, parents see these activities as a distraction for their children from their studies. It is also important to make parents feel as though their culture is important and essential to you as their child's teacher.
There are numerous ways family and community members can become involved in a science classroom. One way in particular is through the science fair. In this, teachers can allow students who may or may not have placed to present their science projects to a local group of parents and community members. They can boost this event through posters and flyers in the community. This allows parents and friends to become involved in what their students are doing and learning inside their classroom. There is more of a probability for students to succeed when they feel support from their family units. Lastly, when school involvement and parental involvement both play a part in the student's activities, the student has more of a chance to succeed in both academics and extracurricular activities. Parental involvement plays a major role in the outcome of a student's achievement within school and later in life.